Story which the BBC's Brazilian service has been covering extensively. Silvia Salek is with us. I mentioned the immediate developments, the arrests, but what else have you been finding out about the response to this?
Well, the investigation is still going on, but there is one update, interesting update, that local governments throughout Brazil have come forward saying that they are going to inspect clubs around Brazil to see if they are following the regulations, fire regulations, to try and stop something similar to happening in the future. So this is like something new that is quite promising for a country that is going to host such huge events in the near future.
And of course, you at the Brazilian service, like many people in the Brazilian media, are reporting these developments, but all the time still hearing extraordinary stories from the fire on Sunday.
Yes, we are still hearing harrowing stories from Santa Maria. One of them from a business student, 27-year-old Louise Brenner. She spoke to us earlier today, and I think we can hear a bit of an interview now.
In the beginning, we thought it was a fight. We weren't sure what it was. But then a girl came running and screaming, "Fire, fire." I looked behind and I saw tall flames on the stage. Meanwhile, the bouncers asked us to stay calm, saying that the fire was under control and that we had to go back to the queue and pay before leaving. They had their arms open in front of us, asking us to move. I was close to one of them. I looked to the floor and saw a space between his legs. I pushed my way out through his legs and fell onto the pavement. I looked behind and couldn't see my friend, but she managed to come out soon after. We were told that the bouncers closed the main door to force people to pay before leaving, but we didn't see it. What I saw was after the first group left, there was about 50 of us, and then it felt like a long time before more people started to come out.
There's one person, thank goodness she got out, and people will be watching this, and it may not always be fair, but people are thinking about the World Cup and the Olympics because they know Brazil's going to be hosting both. Have you heard anything from the leading politicians, from people involved in organising the tournaments?
The politicians are not talking very much about that. We all know that FIFA has already sent not just their condolences, but also said that they are confident that Brazil could hold such a huge event. But of course, questions are going to be asked about how well Brazil can be prepared. But at the moment, this subject is not that big in Brazil. It's more in the foreign press. In Brazil, people are still worried locally about how such a place was allowed to operate without a right license. So at the moment, that issue is not so big in Brazil.
Thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it, especially on such a busy day.